Hello, this is your weekly chord tutorial with Mr. B. These lessons will teach you the chords you need for the songs on my channel. If you enjoy the video, please do like and subscribe. Thank you. This is my tutorial for the B minor chord, which is not a very common chord, but it does come up sometimes and adds a beautiful haunting air to a song when it does. So it's a little bit of a tricky chord, requires a semi-bar. We'll have a look at that in a minute. So we'll have a look at the position on the fingerboard. We'll have a look at the notes that actually make up the chord and give us a bit of music theory. Then we'll have a look at which songs you can find it in my channel, and also we'll add another B chord for a bit of variety, bit of variation to your chord repertoire. Okay, here we go. So the B minor requires us to do a semi-bar across the three lower strings, so the C, E and the A string. That's actually harder than doing a full bar because we then have to flex our fingers slightly and also pinch the 4th fret on the G string. So instead of just doing a full bar across the 2nd fret, we actually have to do the lower 3 strings, the C, E and the A, and then pinch the 4th fret on the G string at the top as well. We do that with our 3rd finger. So it's 1st finger there on the 2nd fret across the C, E and A, pinching tightly with your thumb at the back, really important that. And then our 3rd finger comes up onto the G string on the 4th fret. Should sound like this. Now it's really important to have a really secure grip of the 2nd fret there, because without a tight pinch across all 3 strings you won't get a good quality sound. So it's really important. If you find that sort of not quite sounding right, make sure you're really pinching tight there, and that will be what's making the difference there. The fact you have to reach out to the 4th fret as well with your 3rd finger does make it a little bit of a difficult position. So just practice that one, you will get used to it. Okay, if we look at the notes that make up the B minor chord, we've actually got in the chord of B minor a B, a D and an F sharp. If we look at the positioning on the fingerboard that we're doing, our top G string with the 4th fret there turns into a B, so we've got a B straight away. The C string on the 2nd fret turns into a D, so there's our B and our D. The E string on the 2nd fret turns into the F sharp, and then the A string on the 2nd fret turns into a B, so we've got a 2nd B there. So we've got B, D, F sharp and B, and that makes up the notes of the B minor chord. Let's just do some strumming on that one. So again, really tight on the 2nd fret. Let's do some down strumming. And down up. And down, down up. And down, down up, up, down, up. Okay, and again, really make sure you keep tight with that pinching all the way through that. It is a bit of a challenging chord. And you can find this in Can't Help Falling in Love, which is one of my level 5 songs, and you can find that on my level 5 playlist. This is in a few other songs as well. It's not that common a chord, fortunately, because it is a bit of a difficult one to play, but when you get it right, it does sound really nice. A similar chord is the B minor 7, so it just adds the 7th to that, and that's actually a full bar across the 2nd fret, and you can do that with your index finger. It's actually a little bit easier. So if ever you're struggling with the B minor chord, you can always play a B minor 7 as a bit of variation to that, and it will work in most cases. You can put a 7th in instead of the minor chord, and that will work. But here's our B minor for today. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.